know him as a business mogul, as an entertainer, as a reality star, now as the president of the United States.
I can't make it up.
But I know him. I know it's got to burn your blood.
Anybody can be president. He proved it.
It's got to be really, Joy. I know it's got to be really, really hard after the last year and a half of all the things that you said about Donald to see him sitting in the Oval Office. I know it's got to be hard for you.
I hope you're going to honor how much work I've put out there. I hope you're going to, not kind of like throw this off outside of everything that I've done. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, And you're 35 years my city.
Wow, yes.
I should get those flowers by you.
It's about being a wife and a mother and a sister and a friend and a whole lot more. So yes, there's all that, and then there's a whole lot more.
Jennifer Shah,
yes,
who was a member of the Salt Lake City Real Housewives series, was just sentenced to 6.5 years in prison for defrauding thousands of victims in a telemarketing scheme. Now, you're on the record last November as saying that you hoped she would get no jail time. And the question I have is, why would you take her side against the thousands of people she defrauded, including a lot of elderly?
I think I was hoping that she was actually innocent. I wouldn't have.
She pleaded guilty.
That was before she pled guilty. I mean, that I said that, I would think.
No, I think it was after.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, God. Anyway, wow, this is fun.
He's going to be my husband in April. That's right. And I'm so happy that he's here with me, and he brings me such joy. And I hope that you one day can find that kind of joy in your life.
Oh. But we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. We feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad. I don't need to be compared. I've made my own brand. I've made my own brand for years. I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the #1 show in the country. I have an actual cabaret show.
No, you have the #1 show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season, which is to be commended.
The #1 show in the country, Miss Wendy.
Okay.
The Oregon law bars businesses from discriminating against sexual orientation, race, disability, age, or religion. And to me, it's the same exact thing that they did back in the day, saying that black people couldn't do certain things because it's my religious belief.
I think you are comparing apples to oranges here. I don't think this is discrimination at all. This is about freedom of association. It's about constitutional rights. It's about First Amendment rights. We do have the right to still choose who we associate with, but they did not refuse
I refuse to associate myself with you right now.
They did
is
not.
That okay?
To go on The View and badmouth me to my friend is bad form, Bethany.
Well, okay, if you're going to talk about something.
And I just want you to know that, I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here.
You feel undervalued? Well, so do I, okay? That's you know what, Jocelyn, because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, as a woman, we're not gonna even talk about race, just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes.
It's different for you and I. I'm an African-American woman. You get to walk around and be mediocre and you still get rewarded with things. We have to be exceptional to get anything in this business.
But stop, Jocelyn.
I'm making pretty cool money. I own my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other women.
You're not walking in your own truth. You don't accept your own truth. It's true.
There's no other girl that came from television I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy Williams. Okay. We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show, especially Black culture, you should be nicer to us, the ladies. You should respect us. You should give us our flowers while we're here. And you should tell us how proud you are of what we've done in the streets.
I don't think you have a brand. I don't think you have anything to show.
I worked in the White House. Get a grip.
What's your brand?
Get a grip.
Well, I'm not proud of all. And what I've been through makes me even harder on young women. Like, you can do better. Now, can we get back to the show at hand? Can I see your shoes, please?
Anything you want to get off your chest about him to start?
I mean, you know, peasants can't summon queens, so.
Right.
I'm still sitting here 10 years later. I want to see you here still, this show, Bethany, a year from now. I hope so.
You will.
I hope so. I hope so.
So here's what I want to say. Here's what I want to say.
I wish I had an audience person to get me cheers whenever I needed them. That's cute.
It may be a bad shot, but this is real. I mean, the bones, that's real.
Yeah, my bones, yeah. I'm 5'7" and thin. I can understand what you mean.
But that's not just thin.
No, what is it? Diane, tell me.
And I'm not here for that.
Did you have dinner, though, with Charles Taylor?
I had dinner with Nelson Mandela. Thank you very much.
And did his men bring you a diamond? You know, a diamond in the rough, sort of a large diamond?
No, we're not answering these questions.
Well, we've been told that you didn't help the prosecution sort of in this very important case.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
It's scary thin.
I can believe what you feel. I can believe that. But do you really know? Did you really know?
No, you know.
Thank you.
Anorexia.
No way.
They've written it.
No way.
Bulimia.
No way.
That it's because of drugs.
No.
2014,000 some. Oh no. So you must think that I agree with Nikki and
you agree with
the entire panel in saying again back to the Billboard Hot 100 #1 song which you just performed, which is difficult to get. Not everybody has that. To their credit.
I didn't see Mariah because at the time she wasn't playing. She hadn't started yet.
Who?
But I saw Britney, I saw Shania.
No, I'm playing because that's what Mariah said about Jennifer one time. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just...
she does say that.
Yeah, she does.
She's forgetful, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. We've met many times.
Do you know each other?
No.
No.
Okay,
She says you know her.
Okay, I know she. You know what? I'm very forgetful.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm forgetful.
Yes.
Because I don't remember the fact that it was just like, hi, I'm so-and-so, and then move on. And then like, hi, that's it.
Do you think that in 5 years people will still be saying, she's a bitch?
I want to just sort of throw out a few names of divas and sort of get your one-word reaction, sort of get your impression of various singers. So when I say the name Adele, what comes to mind? Just
Young
one word.
singer, good singer.
Alicia Keys.
Young performer, good writer, producer.
Taylor Swift.
Okay, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
Oh, Kenya, please, Kenya, you wish you were me, Kenya.
A middle-aged fat white guy. No, not really.
Kenya.
And out of work.
Hell yeah, it's about American Idol, and she says, I'm quick to check a bitch if she is out of line. Are you the bitch she's singing about?
Don't know. Don't know what she's singing. I didn't know she sang. I thought she rapped or whatever.
Whitney dying. Crack rehab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that.
Did you strip?
I did.
Well, yeah. Well, let me ask you this. So how old are you?
26.
26. And how long was your life as a stripper?
I stripped for a few years. Kind of like off and on. Just whenever like I needed something.
Yes.
But you know, I did it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to know. Look at me. You can make eye contact with me. Or are those contacts, are they real?
Scary.
Oh, no, but I'm right here.
Scary.
I came backstage and I introduced myself to you, and I told you that I judge you from the show. But do you know that you are on the show? Like, a villain, right? You know, you have to know this, correct? You've gotten better.
Well,
but you are a villain.
Michael, I don't need you to tell me what I am or am not.
On the show.
I appreciate you being a fan, though. Thank you for watching. Keep the cable on.
I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania.
All right. Drea's here, everybody. How many basketball players have you been with? There were words on the show that you had been with 3 basketball players in one night, like passed around.
Yeah, no, like I would have millions like by now, if I was doing crazy wild stuff like that. Kenyon, no, I never dated him. He was just a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But Deshaun I dated for a little while.
Yeah.
But the 3 basketball players, I haven't even been with 3 basketball players in the same month, like let alone day.
Okay, I just want to be clear.
But the question is,
I have to
she's
work
absolutely
my
right.
situation out.
She's right,
how
but
I
are you
see
bossip? You're bossip?
Yeah.
So to ask a question like that and you being bossip, let me say this. What happens with you blogs and the situation at hand is you get paid off of making fun and hurting us. And I don't know how you think you're gonna get blessed by that. You don't get blessed by blogging at other people's pain and they hurt. So the past 3 weeks, I don't know the new people that you guys have at Bossip, but they don't want to see me.
We got a black brother that has built a network and it's profitable and he's getting shine. But to be quite frankly, brother, you built your network on trash. You built your network on trash and you set our culture, as far as I'm concerned, with all those pieces of programming, you set us backwards. So maybe this is the chain of events needed for Zeus to take a small shift in direction. So that being said, how did you feel seeing that clip? Because I'm sure everybody sent it to you. And what's your rebuttal to that?
I really didn't feel anything. I mean, look, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't agree with you at all. Our customers don't enjoy garbage. I don't agree. I think our customers are intelligent enough to understand what they're consuming.
What happened on The View the other day?
Oh, yes, honey, let's read The View.
Yeah, what happened?
What do you need to know?
What happened?
Tell me all about it. I didn't see any of those ladies that's on the panel until I actually walked on the panel.
Right.
And I felt like they were not kind to me. Honestly, they weren't kind. It's not even felt like anything.
Was it a joy thing? Was it more than joy?
It was more than joy. Now, joy definitely was throwing a lot of shade.
And the new people that you have at Bossip, you know what? I did a sold-out show at BB King's, and there was a lot of people around. You know what you all did? Instead of saying, pat on your back, woman, pat on your back, you know what you said? You made jokes and cracked on it. You said it was an EBT performance. You did all that bullshit. Let me tell you, I'm from the street.
You saying it's garbage and trash, that's one person's perspective, I don't understand how you quantify or qualify, trash. How do you qualify trash? I don't understand that. Are you talking violence, sex, drugs, etc.? I mean, if that's the case, then all of Hollywood is trash. Every production, every show, every network is trash. And then we should probably watch TBN and the Word Network every day.
I mean, we could honestly sit here and play a game of words all day long.
But there was someone else on the panel that threw shade as well. As far as looking me up and down, now we were live. So as far as what the camera shot or shown, I don't know. It didn't show everything, but I can tell you that there were a couple of people on that panel who were very shady. Now they welcomed me to their home.
You're talking about Raven Simone.
Oh, probably.
Right. She was looking you up and down?
Real nasty like.
Don't never. You never do with me. Don't let this weed, she ain't gotta be a role model. That's not what it's about. We are all human and we all go through things. And for y'all to sit your ass up there and make motherfucking fun of it, and then when I spaz out, then I'm crazy. No, motherfucker, I'm not crazy. I'm the realest bitch you gonna see. And what you gonna do if I find out who write that motherfucking article, I'ma see you for it.
Okay, so Mr. Plummer, hold on, Al. Mr. Plummer, obviously, how convenient of you. You cherry picked one example of one particular segment. This show, we cover a vast array of topics, both intellectual and garbage. I mean, it is a gossip show. You, on the other hand, I took a moment. Hold on. I'll let you finish, so let me finish. Sure. I took a minute to go through all of your programming on your show, right? Because I didn't even know that you had all of the programming that you did on your platform. And congratulations. But I find it odd that in your speech, you use the word intellect, right? Or intelligent. Our viewers are intelligent, and I'm not doubting that. But of all of your shows that get Zeus the most ratings, you've got Baddies, you've got Jocelyn's Cabaret, Boys, Los Angeles. You had Black China. You had One More Chance. I'd like to think that those are your most popular shows. You can't sit here and pretend like there is not a reverberating theme that goes throughout all of those shows.
Because look, first of all, I was invited to their show.
Right.
I was there to promote Chicago and other things. They asked me to bring pictures of my home there, and I brought the pictures they asked me to bring. And they just weren't kind. They did not have nice manners. I know all of them are tired. The hairstyles are tired. The makeup is tired. Whatever.
We might not be perfect up here on this stage, but at least we open up our life for people to see it, and it ain't right. It might not be right. Me and her fight might not be right, but it happens. Your aunties do it. Your cousins do it. And for y'all to sit up there and try to make money off the shit I do and get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Get off the motherfucking mic.
Damn. Well, let me just
I'm
say.
not with it. I don't want to hear you. You got an afro. You got an afro and everything representing Africa. You represent bullshit. Get out of here with that boss of shit.
One of our interns here, she said that you make music for gays.
I do.
I'm not the intern. I mean, she looked at me like.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing
I
at
think
all.
nothing's wrong with it.
So?
No, I'm saying
What now?
Now it's becoming hard
I'm sorry, but people.
Hold on, let me just finish what I'm saying so that I can just say. Everybody has something to say at the table. We really do want to hear from everybody, but we're starting to do that thing.
Right.
And so
I don't know what that means, this thing.
It means you're talking over each other.
It was in all of our notes. I don't remember that I brought it up.
You wouldn't remember it.
I don't know who brought it up.
You brought it up.
But I do feel like I was like, I did say, why would you say that?
You brought it up. You sat there and chuckled. You did that. And you don't know what that might have done to me. If I wasn't a that was drinking her drink, cashing her checks out there, it might would have up my whole mother day.
And I'm stopping you for a reason. I'm stopping you for a reason. Because we don't want to talk about liberals and what they're doing. Just because I'm trying to get out of this, because this is what they've asked me to do. So if you can do it sort of quickly.
But maybe before you open your mouth, when you do your job, you should look at the time. You was at my listening party. You knew that album was coming out. You know how the media attacked me. So you know any negative headline that they can put up about me to overshadow my music is what they do. But thank God,
I do feel like I came and I always show support for K. Michelle.
Well, what you did was
because how do you prove that you've been raped?
You know, it should be the child's safety and welfare that is the #1 concern and priority. And I would say that putting a child in the hands of a rapist does not protect that child's safety.
This is a conversation that's going to probably be happening for a while, so we'll keep you posted.
I don't get to talk. Just wondering if I can say something.
Well, well, here's the deal.
Well, I just want to make clear.
Hold on, I let everybody know because you put it out there like that. I let y'all talk and I said nothing. We have to go to break. If there's more to say, if you want to say more, then we'll come back and say more.
Fine.
And if it smell like a Glade candle or a fish market or not, that little is some petty from a woman. Petty. And you said,
I feel like it was something that was mentioned on there.
Okay, you already talked to him about it. Why are you talking about it again?
I never did.
You talked to him about it last time he was here.
I wasn't there.
Well, if you're going to be a journalist, you need to remember your statement.
And I crazily, and I hated doing it, had to cut off Kim, who called in at the end of the show. Kim, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you had just, Kim, what did you call in to respond to?
Well, I find it so funny that Nene just continues to write about my situation, which I've not denied the fact that Papa's married. I just heard Nene say, I'm going to strangle her. I'm going to come through the phone and strangle her. Bottom line is, you do not know my finances. My house was well before Big Papa, #1. And #2, I have a very substantial income. So my house isn't rented. I don't cheat on my man like you do.
So what happened? Kim's a habitual liar. So we're sitting at the restaurant, and you see, we go in, we're cordial. You know, we're all laughing, and some things come out, and she something about Nene's husband. But that's not what took me over the edge. It's Kim saying things about me personally, saying that I bounce checks.
That's
that.
You
Excuse
do.
me?
You do.
Can you provide a bounce check, Kim?
I mean, we could sit back and go back and forth. I don't
Well, let's go
appreciate
back
it.
and forth then. I don't cheat on my man. And let's talk about the subject at hand. Now, if you want to talk about cheating, or do you want to talk about your income? Now, which one do you want to talk about? You don't
We
work,
can start
bitch.
with let's
You
start
ain't
with
got a
my
job.
income.
You don't have a job. You know what I said is truth, and the truth hurts. Take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. Take it and run with it.
But I mean, like, who pulls somebody's hair? Like, you're real classy.
What
like
does
at 40.
bouncing a check have to do with pulling your
It's
hair?
not. I don't care if you bounce checks all day long. Don't do it to the people I hook you up with.
The people.
And
Are you
he's like,
kidding
oh
me?
God.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God, Kim. Honestly,
Oh,
seriously.
God.
I shop at 3 places in Atlanta.
How do you know that? She actually wore the dress to Valentino at the premiere party and then returned it, bounced the check to them, and they called me because they were trying
You said it was Neiman Marcus. Make up your mind,
You did bounce a
darling.
check to them, but that's not mine. You did bounce a check to them.
It's hard for me to hear, to be honest, but the truth doesn't hurt, Nene. The
It
bottom line,
hurts.
I have a
You're
nursing
calling
degree.
in on a show that I'm on. Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
I'm not in Atlanta,
We
Nene.
have
You
no
can't
interest
handle
in
the
talking
truth,
to
Nene.
you.
You
Why
can't
are you
handle the
calling
news.
in on why I'm on the show? You're so interested in what I'm doing. Close
I'm
your
not
legs
interested.
to
Hey, you're
marry
the one that
men.
calls up V1, all
Close
the
your
radio
legs
stations
to
I'm on,
married
all the
men,
stuff that I'm on,
trash
Nene.
box.
It's
Close
nothing.
your legs to married men, trash box. We'll call you later. Good night.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nene. I've been
Bye,
Charles
trash
Friend.
box.
I'm going to go ahead and
Bye
pull him
bye.
out so you
Do
can
what
go
you
ahead and
need to
discuss
do,
that live
trashy.
with
Good
your husband.
night.
I don't care if she bounces checks or not. I just got angry. That's not my business. Well, I know. But you don't pull somebody's hair. Like, grow up. You're 40 and a mother.
You put your excuse me, you put your hands on me.
God.
I will
I
do
did
it
not
again.
put your... No.
Good night,
Wait,
trash box.
Kim.
Good night.
Kim.
Yeah.
What did you? First of all, where are you, Kim?
I'm actually in the Bahamas. I've gotten 150 calls.
Oh my God! How did you get Bravo in the Bahamas?
I don't even know, but I got so many calls from people, and they're like, it's so disgusting, the stuff that Nene says. The bottom line is she feels like she has to bring people down. The bottom line
You
is
called
I
me
tell
a
the truth,
drag
unlike
queen
Nene.
trick.
I tell the
you
truth.
got it wrong because you called me a drag queen, and you think that
You
I
look
called
like a
you
drag
one.
queen,
You
but
called me a drag, but I am a beautiful drag queen, boo. You need to go somewhere.
Drag
and go
queens
to
are
sleep.
great. I love drag
Well, you the
queens,
one that
Nene.
called me a drag queen, and I think that it was a compliment. Thank you. Now go to sleep, wig. And
No,
close
I'm
your
not
legs
going-
to
Wait,
married
did you-
men.
Nene,
Night,
you know
night.
what?
No, hey, whoa. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Don't cross the line, baby. Don't cross the line.
You were the
Don't cross
prostitute.
the line.
You were the prostitute.
Okay, wait. Now I can see this is going in a
I
different
am
place.
the prostitute.
Ellen, no, ma'am.
You are the prostitute.
Ellen, you just
Ellen.
I'm separating them. All right.
I'm sitting in your chair.
Listen. No. Prostitute, no. Dare you? I'm in a relationship. Maybe I should just switch.
To a married man.
Close your legs to married men.
The
Close
only
your
thing you can
legs to
say is that
married men.
close your legs to
Close
married
your
men.
legs to
When I have
married
never
men,
denied the
Tramp.
fact that
Close
Papa
your
is married.
legs.
So come
Close
up
your
with
legs.
something else, a
Close
little bit
your
more
legs
original,
to
Nene.
married
Because
men.
my house is paid for.
Bye.
My cars
You
weren't
don't know
repoed.
anything
My
about
cars
me.
weren't repoed at a Home Depot parking lot,
Nothing.
Nene. So
You
you
don't
want to
know
get
anything
nitty-gritty with
about
me?
me.
That's what we're going to do.
You don't know nothing about me, trashy.
Okay,
Go
so
back to the
so
trailer park.
here's
Okay?
the question.